So yesterday I stayed up till 3 a.m. to watch the Yankee game, and it was totally worth it. So the Yankees had the first game of their West Coast trip last night. It started at, I think, around 10 or 10:07 to be exact, over here on the East Coast. And at the end of 9 innings, the game was still tied, and that was around 12:30/12:45, I want to say. I don't remember exactly. So they had to go to extra innings. And honestly, the game had been moving pretty fast up to that point. But yeah, I'm like, oh wow, of course, the first game of the West Coast trip, they go to extra innings. But I'm like, no, there's no way I'm just going to go to sleep now. I can't. I'm not going to be able to sleep after watching this whole game because I'm going to be like, what's going on? I'm going to be constantly checking my phone. So of course, I stayed up, and little did I know that game was going to go 14 innings and be a roller coaster of emotions, maybe more of a roller coaster of emotions than some Giants games this past season, because we all know how those make your feelings go. And it was definitely not good for my health. It was very nerve-wracking, to say the least. So 12th inning, right, gets up, the innings before that, extra innings before that, nothing really happens. 12th inning comes up, and Clint Frazier gets on, and he doubles, right? But then, as he's going back to second base after leading off, he's going back because the pitcher of the Angels is trying to pick him off. He rolls his ankle, or sprains his ankle. I think he kind of jammed it against the bag. And then I see Donahue, the trainer of the Yankees, run out, and I'm like, this really isn't happening at like 2 a.m. in the morning right now. This can't be. This is a joke, right? Because, you're already really tired at that point, and you're like, it can't. No one else could be. It's physically impossible for someone else to be injured, right? But luckily, he stuck it out. He was okay. I was like, oh, thank God, because honestly, I was at the point there where I was just literally about to throw my computer across the room because I'm like, you can't. It just can't happen again. So speeding up a little bit, Gio Urshela eventually hits a sac fly that gets Frazier in. They take the lead. It's like, yes, let's go. Bottom of the 12th, sorry, I'm skipping ahead a little bit. Bottom of the 12th, Chapman comes out and, gonna close the game. But yeah, there were some pitches. I don't want to sound biased here, but the strike zone, I feel like, was inconsistent all night, or was like a little different all night for both teams. But there were some close pitches that he didn't get calls on. He was a little upset. Basically, he blew the save there, and we got a tie game again. But good thing is, it's only tied, right? Because being very tired at whatever time that was, around 2 a.m. or something, or past 2 a.m., I thought the Angels won that when he gave up that base hit, that RBI base hit. But you know what? No, they didn't. I'm like, all right, we live to keep going. Let's go deeper into the night. Let's go. 14th inning happens, and basically, Gio Urshela again comes up clutch and hits an RBI single to get the Yankees the lead again. I mean, Gio Urshela, he's been great recently. Defensively, he's been stellar. He had a great play last night too, and I'm just like, he hits that base hit last night. I'm like, oh, Gio Urshela. I'm laying in bed at like 2:15ish, I want to say, in the morning, and Urshela he's like Babe Ruth to me at that point, basically. Let me just 2 a.m., you know what I mean? You're very tired. You're like, whoa, we might actually be able to go to bed soon. And Jonathan Holder was out the inning before that, comes out again in the bottom of the 14th, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Jonathan Holder has around a 6-something ERA this season, and he has to face Mike Trout. Oh God, he faced him, actually, that was earlier in the inning, sorry, I'm getting a little messed up. He actually did strike out Mike Trout looking, so that was scary. Wait, I forget what inning that was, honestly. No, it was the inning before. It was the inning before the 14th, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, just going back to that moment, he struck him out looking. That was a pretty scary moment, and I'm like, what's going on? Am I awake? Was that a dream? Honestly, can't tell right now. But he came out for the 14th, right, the bottom of the 14th, to try to get this game to end, and he did it. He did it. Jonathan Holder, 2 innings strong, 2 good innings, bouncing back in a big way. What happened actually at the end of the game was the Angels, they had to have one of their pitchers back because they ran out of bench players and one of their players got hurt, and it was just crazy, and that was the final line. And basically, yeah, what I'm trying to say was that game was absolutely nuts. Just, this is why baseball can never, or the MLB can never have ties. They should never go to a tie rule. Extra innings is so much fun. You think, oh, maybe now, I think they got in the bag, right? They just need to close out this inning. Nope, the other team comes back and ties it. You don't know when the game's gonna end, which is also fun because, in other sports, it's like, overtime is a certain amount of time, or then they go to like a shootout, right? In hockey, if overtime doesn't result in anyone scoring. But baseball is just like, wow, we don't know when this is gonna end. I was like, maybe the sun's gonna come up before this game ends. I don't know. So there never should be ties in baseball. Extra innings is so much fun and involves a lot of strategy. I mean, we saw a pitcher had to go up to bat, unfortunate circumstance there with an injury, but you got your bullpen eventually, like you don't have unlimited arms there. So yeah, extra innings needs to stay forever. It's so insane. It's so fun to watch. It was a crazy, wild night. Basically, I went to bed at 3 because after they won, I had to calm down because I was like, yes, in bed, just trying to be quiet because it's middle of the night. It's basically 2:45. And so 3 o'clock, I was like, all right, it's time to go to bed and calm down. And it was all totally worth it. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Make sure you drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe. Peace out.